Nomad delivers more innovation for dads and grads. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us from Nomad is Chuck Melber. Hi, Chuck.
Hey Fred, how's it going today?
Great to see you again. Nomad has become a really trusted brand for a range of great accessories around, I think, for 12 years now,
12, it'll be
something like
13
that.
in July, actually.
Wow. Really
Yeah.
well known for some distinctive leather iPhone cases, but there is much more, including a new low sport case for the iPhone 15. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the Glow. So last year we released a limited edition run of Glow sport bands for Apple Watch. I think we sold out in like 8 hours. So needless to say, there's been quite a high level of demand for us to bring back a new Glow color. We did that about a month ago, and I wish I could say we still have those available for dads and grads, but similarly to our last year, the Glow 2.0 colorway sold out in a day or two. It was a really bright, vibrant glow that kind of harkened back to those glow star sticker things that kids would put on their ceilings back in the 90s. It was super popular. You can find them on eBay now, but they're quite expensive. But yeah, I think we'll definitely be taking a look at glow again sometime later this year, maybe next year.
Very cool. So, what is it you think that makes it so popular, the Glow line?
I think it's unique. It's something different, and then it's also a lot of nostalgia. As someone myself in my late 30s, like growing up in the 90s, I had all that glow stuff that I would, stick on the ceiling or play with as a kid. So seeing a modern accessory that complements my Apple Watch Ultra and has that same feeling of childhood, I think really resonates with a lot of people.
What are some of the other cases that you have that are really popular today? I mean,
So
I've always loved
that
the leather look that you have, the leather.
yeah, the leather look's been fantastic. We do a lot of sport cases. I actually have one on my iPhone right here, but it's black, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it's oh, I got the the blur on. But it's a glossy back case. It's got these really nice like chamfered edges. You just fit well in your hand. It's got an action button on it, so you can easily fire off the action module on iPhone. We also have some rugged cases that are fantastic for those that like to beat their stuff up a little bit more. It's got 10-foot drop protection, really good camera protection. It's a fun case. It's got that really rugged vibe, but not overdoing it. I think Nomad really knocked it out of the park with that one.
Terrific. Well, you have a new wirelessly rechargeable tracking card that works
Yeah.
with Apple MyFind. All your stuff goes fast. So you got to hop on. And
Yeah,
this
so
pairs well with some of the wallets that you've had out.
100%. Yeah, the new tracking card we have is the shape and size of a credit card. It's about as thick as two credit cards tall, so you can slip it in your wallet real easy. It doesn't have a big impact. The AirTag accessory that Apple makes is quite large. It's kind of like a giant Skittle, if you will. So if you put one of those in your wallet, it's pretty uncomfortable to sit on. Ours, on the other hand, is nice and slim profile. It doesn't look like a charging or a tracking device of any sort. It doesn't say tracking on it. So if it's something that ends up in your wallet, maybe you lose it. You don't have to worry about a thief finding it and throwing it away. But like you mentioned, the coolest part about it is the fact that it has a rechargeable battery. A lot of tracking accessories that are out there on the market right now either have to replace the battery or replace the entire device. But with the tracking card from Nomad, it's got a wireless charging module inside of it. So you just put it down on a wireless charger that you probably already have at home and you're good to go. That said, the battery does last 5 months. So it's not like it's something you have to recharge every week or two. So yeah, that one, similar to the Glow, sold out very fast, but we have a restock on the way. So yeah, you can pick those up on back order now and you should be able to get one pretty quick.
Terrific. And you have the elegantly designed charge key, really a product that's been a staple, maybe
Yeah.
one of the originals in the Nomad line.
Yeah. So the first product Nomad ever made was called Charge Card. It was a USB-A charging cable that was the shape and size of a credit card. Put it in your wallet, and you always have it with you. Our second year of business, so 12 years ago now, we launched the Charge Key. So same idea. It was a key form factor that was a USB-A to Lightning charging cable. The idea being you always have your keys with you. If your phone's dying, it's pretty easy to find a USB port. So you always have a cable available that you can charge your device up with. Early last year, I think it was, we launched a new updated version of it, which I happen to have here. It's called the Charge Key. But it's got this nice little form factor with it. If you listen closely, it's got a snap to it because it's got magnets inside of it to keep it nice and just tidy on your keychain. You don't have to worry about it making a mess of all your keys and everything else. It's got anodized metal top and tips, as well as a really very rugged braided cable in the middle to keep it all together. This has definitely been a fan favorite product. It's great for dads and grads. It's great for stocking stuffer. It's just one of those things that you buy once, you're always going to have it with you. And some people see it, they think it's kind of silly, but then they get it, and then there's that one time they finally use it, or they use it several times, or people see it and their friend needs to borrow it. So it comes in handy, and it's definitely one of my favorites.
And it's available either USB-C or
Yeah, it's
Lightning today.
USB-C to Lightning or USB-C purely. So you're good to go. If you got an older iPhone, you're great to go. If you got a newer iPhone or any of the other myriad of USB-C charging devices out there these days.
And you've got such a wide range of great products out there. I know you've had a partnership with Peak Design as well
Mm-hmm.
for people who are getting out and about for the summer months.
Yeah, so Peak Design has a really unique and awesome locking mechanism that they built into cases. So we partnered up with them for iPhone 14 and 15, adding their mechanism to our cases. So you can use it as a way to lock your phone to your handlebars if you're a bicyclist, to your roll cage if you're an off-roading enthusiast. Basically anywhere you want. They also have tripod mounts and all kinds of other stuff. And it's been a really fun partnership working with those guys because they're also known for making very good products.
Terrific. And I alluded to it earlier, but what is it that you want people to think of when they think of Nomad goods?
When it comes to Nomad, you got to think of intentional design and materials. Everything that Nomad does is very methodically thought out, conceptualized, and designed. There's no fly by night quick decisions. It's like we got to find the perfect color, the perfect materials, the perfect partners to make every product that Nomad releases. So it's one of those things like the charge key. It looks kind of cool on paper, but then you get it in your hand and it clicks. It feels good. It's heavy. It's just everything's very purposeful.
Terrific. And for more info, the site is Nomad Goods, Nomad goods.com. Chuck Melber, thank you for spending time with us.
Fred, it's always a pleasure. Thank you.